My parents refused to invest in my new business, but they helped my cousins, which failed. Now they say my company belongs to the family. I walked into our living room with a business plan for a digital security startup. My dad barely glanced at it. You want to start a company by yourself? You don't have the profile, Caleb. You've never led anything. This is real money, not a game. My mom nodded. You're too technical. The business world needs charisma. Look at Brandon. Brandon, my cousin with his MBA and premium experiences agency that promised yacht retreats. His plan was stock photos and buzzwords. Mine would protect businesses from data breaches. Guess who got the family investment? Brandon walked away with $50,000 from parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents. Brandon has the soul of an entrepreneur, my dad told everyone. Caleb's too cerebral. I locked myself in my bedroom for 2 days, then got to work. No money, just rage and determination. I coded until my eyes burned, traded sleep for lines of code. My office was a cramped corner with a wobbly desk. Meanwhile, Brandon posted champagne toasts while my parents commented with fire emojis. His premium agency collapsed within months. Unlicensed operations, stock photos, influencers exposing the scam. But my parents called it a learning experience. I got my first client, a law firm hit by ransomware. I recovered their data and prevented future attacks. When I called my mom, she said, "That's nice," and asked if I'd heard Brandon's new podcast. 2 years later, I'd moved into a real office, hired a team, and landed a 6-figure contract. That's when my parents reappeared. "We saw your company mentioned in a magazine," my mom called. "We knew you'd make it far. We always supported you." They started showing up at business events, telling investors. We encouraged him never to give up. "And this company carries our family values." My dad posted, "Proud of our family company, built on principles we instilled." They were rewriting history, positioning themselves as partners in something they'd rejected. I asked them to stop. They ignored me. Then a journalist called about family businesses. My father had pitched the story, claiming to be my business partner. The article ran, "From Father to Son, How Family Values Shaped a Successful Startup." Quotes I never said, presented as family legacy. At my grandmother's birthday, I heard my father telling guests, "Now that our company is expanding internationally, we're adjusting governance. Caleb's aligned with our directives." My mother approached me. "You should be grateful. The company is a reflection of us too. Don't confuse the trauma you caused with structure," I told him. "You didn't shape me. You forced me to survive alone." Days later, my mother tagged our company's Instagram, "Our greatest pride. We built this together." The annual Business Chamber Awards were coming. I was receiving an innovation award, the perfect stage. My parents arrived working the room like they owned it. When I took the stage, they sat front center, expecting gratitude. Instead, I said, 3 years ago, this company started with a no you never forget. A no from those you most expected support from. A no that said you don't have the profile." The room went silent. My parents' smiles froze. But sometimes no becomes your engine. When they push you out without a safety net, you either fall or fly. We built this with truth and sleepless nights. Nothing was inherited. No one has the right to take credit for what they didn't help build. This award belongs to everyone who believed when there was no reason to believe. Not all legacies come from blood. Sometimes they come from breaking away from it. My father cornered me afterward, furious. "You humiliated us after everything we did for you. What did you do for me? Ignore me, ridicule me, then try to steal my story when I succeeded?" They started spreading rumors that I'd gotten secret family funding, that the office was inherited. When business blogs repeated these lies, I made my final move. I sued them for defamation and unauthorized use of company image. The evidence was overwhelming. Screenshots, emails, recorded calls where they claimed partnership in a company they'd never invested in. The judge ruled, the evidence demonstrates deliberate image appropriation and fictitious reconstruction of corporate narrative. My parents were ordered to issue public retractions, remove misleading content, and pay damages. They had to sell part of their business to cover legal fees. They're still telling people I'm ungrateful. Meanwhile, my company has tripled in size. My sister also joined as culture director. They wanted to steal my story, so I wrote my own ending.